want someone who's going to make Obamacare issue number one, if you want someone who's going to make gas prices issue number two, energy policy, something again, it's talked about at every kitchen table. It's affecting people's lives and the cost of living beyond energy, as we know from our grocery stores. If you want someone who's going to make that an issue, not someone who can't make it an issue, because he, like President Obama, believes in man-made global warming. He, like President Obama, in the past has said, no, we don't need to be drilling for more oil. We have to live with high gasoline prices. That it's good for the environment. Who put in the first CO2 cap as governor of Massachusetts on coal-fired power plants, and who proposed and supported cap and trade at a regional level. Someone who Barack Obama, just like on Obamacare, will be able to turn around and say, wait a minute, you're criticizing my energy policy? Let's look at your energy policy.
What?
You see, on all the big issues of the day, the issues of government control of our lives, Obamacare, cap and trade, Wall Street bailouts, no. Romney, yes. The issues that won us the 2010 elections and then energized the Republican base. You look at most of the states that Mitt Romney has won, turnout has been low. You look at most of the states that I've won, turnout has been high. Folks, we're talking about energizing the base. We're talking about getting people excited about a candidate. Talk about someone who can paint a vision for a better and hopeful tomorrow. Someone who was able to come from a steel town in western Pennsylvania, first generation American, who goes out and his principal economic platform is not cutting the capital gains tax or lowering the top rate, but providing incentives by zeroing out the corporate tax to bring manufacturing jobs back to this country. So blue-collar workers can get jobs and rise in society. Someone understands the burden of our tax code, wants to rip it out, replace it with 5 deductions, not as Governor Romney did, 68 different changes. It's not tax reform, it's Chinese water torture. Folks, we have a clear choice if you decide to give us one in the fall. Over the last 100 years, there's only been one Republican ever to defeat a Democratic president for re-election. One. And we've had plenty of opportunities. Once it happened. And it was a year in which all of the pundits, all of the experts said, we need a moderate, we just so badly have to get rid of this president, he's so bad. We'll take whoever it is, but we have to appeal to moderates and independents. We can't elect this hardcore conservative. America's a different country now. We just went through the 60s and the 70s. Some old, ancient, from a bygone era movie actor who talks about crazy things like American exceptionalism and freedom. It doesn't relate to the American people. We need someone more moderate. Someone who appeals to moderates. That's how we're going to win. In 100 years, only one has ever won. It's not because they appeal to moderates. It's because they appeal to the very soul of every single American about who we are and what we should stand for and what America is going to look like in the future, being free, safe, prosperous, and strong. That's why we won. You have a chance here in Wisconsin to set this race on its ear. You've proven with your governor, your congressman, that you're not afraid to step up and do what many conservatives shy away from doing. A lot of Tea Partiers, a lot of conservatives, tough talk tough. They go out and castigate members of Congress and elected officials for compromising on their principles, for not doing what they say they're going to do, for trying just to get a deal done, trying to pass a piece of legislation, and therefore sacrificing and walking away from your principles in order to win. So now I'm turning it on you, you conservatives and Tea Party folks. Are you going to walk away from your principles, compromise, just to win? And as you said about these politicians, what have we won? Do not lose faith, just like you did in the last election here in Wisconsin. Don't lose faith that what you believe in, what you know to be true and right for this country. Don't lose faith in the fact that not only is it right for the country, it is a winning message in this country. Why? Because it is right for this country. And so I ask each and every one of you to walk out of this room and commit first to vote for me. But if that's all you do, I'm not going to win. Because Governor Romney and his billionaire friends are spending about $4 billion. So million. Feels like million. $4 million. Everybody get robocalls? Oh, yeah. Nasty mail? Nasty. Negative television commercials, radio ads? Lots of them. Lots of them. That's the message. That's the message Governor Romney has for Wisconsin. Just use this overwhelming money advantage from a handful of billionaires to pulverize an opponent by offering no vision, no hope, no contrast with President Obama. Well, I have a secret weapon that, as of last Saturday, has won us 11 states in this country. And I'm looking at that secret weapon right now. You walk out of here with a commitment to each of you get me 10 votes, 20 votes. You got a week. You got a week. Our founders pledged their lives, their fortunes, and their sacred honor to do what? To give you a shot at freedom. To give you, those of who they knew not of, wouldn't have been able to dream of America today. But America today is what it is because they were willing to risk it all, and I'm not asking for that. I'm asking for a week. I'm asking for a few minutes, a few hours out of every day to strike a blow for freedom. Many generations of Americans can live their lives every day ordinarily, and freedom will be secure and handed off. And there are a few generations who have to make great sacrifices, enormous sacrifices. We refer to them as the greatest generation usually, not because they were any better than them. It's because when freedom was on the line, they did what was necessary. They made the sacrifice. Now, what are you willing to do? What are you willing to do? If you believe that we have talked about here tonight, if you believe as serious as I believe it is, hopefully you do too, what are you willing to do?
Vote Santorum.
Go on our website. Sign up. There's a call from home program. You can plug in a headset. And you can make calls off your computer to people here in Wisconsin and ask them to help us. There are people all over the country doing that right now. But it would be nice to have people who sound like they're from Wisconsin calling people from Wisconsin. Make those phone calls. We're going to get down, we're going to say hello. Anybody wants a picture? Everybody wants to say hi? We'll take a picture, put it on Facebook.
You know it.
Send out tweets, send out emails. Go to your church. supermarket, clubs, bars make a difference. I'm out here 24/7. I'm asking for 7 days. If you do that, if we're able to pull off a huge win, and I'll take 34 votes just like I got in Iowa. 34 is fine with me. A win is a win. You've seen for some of these races between Governor Romney and me, they are hair by hair, less than 1%, a couple dozen votes. Every single thing you do matters. If we nominate a conservative that can make Obamacare front and center issue, we can win this election. We can repeal Obamacare. We can follow Paul Ryan's blueprint. We can get this economy going again. We have someone who will stand up for the integrity and dignity of human life, for the centrality of the American family. Someone who will stand up to the two-bit dictators and the radical Islamists. Make sure that they know that America is to be respected, and if they don't respect us, they're going to learn to fear us. If you can help me, we can win Wisconsin. We can win this nomination, and if we win this nomination, we will not only win this general election and defeat Barack Obama, but most importantly, we will be able to stake claim to a new America. So you will not be that generation that has to tell your children and grandchildren about when America was free. But you will be that generation that struck a blow for freedom and kept our country good. Thank you very much.